When people talk about blockchain, they often focus on price charts, short term hype, or the next token pumping in the market. But the real story lies in what's being built, how protocols are evolving, how developers are experimenting, and how communities are actually using these networks. The Internet Computer, or ICP, has been at the center of some fascinating developments. It's a blockchain that doesn't just settle transactions but aims to run full scale applications directly on chain, cutting out many of the bottlenecks we see elsewhere. Before we get into the updates, a quick reminder: LedgerLife is an independent platform. We don't take sponsor money and we rely on reader and viewer support to keep reporting, researching, and producing these updates. If you find value in this content, please consider making a donation. You will find all the details in the description below. Now, let's explore the latest stories from across the ICP ecosystem. First up, Querio. This project has been refining its role as a search tool for decentralized ecosystems, and it has just rolled out a major upgrade to its index. The aim to make it easier for users to find projects launched on CaffeineAI. At first glance, this sounds quite technical, but think about the problem it solves. In decentralized environments, projects aren't neatly packaged like in app stores. Information is often scattered across websites, subpages, and canisters, making discovery difficult. Querio's update creates a more complete, efficient way to search. Developers no longer need to dig endlessly for details, while users gain a clearer view of what's active and where things are heading. The next step for Querio is to index subpages more thoroughly, which will help people explore projects in depth. In effect, it's not just about searching. It's about reducing friction across the ecosystem and giving communities a better sense of progress. Feedback will shape how far this tool goes, but already it's carving out an important role as a map in the ever expanding ICP space. Now to Chronolock, which has launched a Web3 platform for time-locked digital content on the Internet Computer. This is one of those projects that feels futuristic yet very practical at the same time. Here is how it works. You can upload a file, choose when it should unlock, and decide whether it's public or private. That file is encrypted, minted as an NFT, and stored on-chain. A countdown ticks away until the set moment, and when time is up, recipients can decrypt it in their browser with full cryptographic proof that the lock was enforced. The secret sauce here is a cryptographic process called VETKD, that is verifiable encrypted threshold key derivation. In short, it guarantees that no one, not even Chronolock itself, can access the content before its scheduled unlock. The system runs on CRNL, Chronolock's native token. Every new user gets 200 CRNL when they log in with internet identity, which avoids traditional passwords. CRNL is used for creating time-locked NFTs, sending transfers, and earning referral rewards. Even better, transfers come with tiny transaction fees thanks to ICP's efficiency. What's striking is the variety of use cases. From digital wills and inheritance planning to creative releases, education, and timed investments, Chronolock is aiming to be the go-to platform for temporal digital ownership. Its roadmap promises more features ahead, and it's one worth watching. Next, Rentmaze is bringing something quite ambitious to e-commerce, where on-chain payments using both Bitcoin and ICP powered by Chain Fusion technology. Chain fusion allows real-time interactions between blockchains without traditional bridges, which often slow things down or expose vulnerabilities. For Rentmase users, this means you can pay in Bitcoin and that transaction is verified and settled through ICP canisters within seconds. Why Bitcoin and ICP together? Bitcoin offers scale, liquidity, and global recognition. ICP brings high-speed execution and capacity. Combine the two, and you get a system that aims to balance resilience, speed, and usability. The implications are wide reaching. Fees are lower than traditional payment methods, transactions are recorded immutably, and fraud risks are cut down. Rentmaze is also exploring loyalty rewards, DeFi linked benefits, and eco conscious features. Early adopters may even receive credits once the rollout begins. This isn't just a gimmick, it's a real attempt to merge retail operations with blockchain infrastructure in a way that feels practical and user friendly. On the token side of things, new figures show a drop in the number of ICP tokens held by long term addresses. A year ago, wallets inactive for more than 185 days held around 360 million ICP. Today, that number is about 338.5 million, a 6% decline. What does this mean? It suggests that some long term holders have either taken profits or reallocated their assets. Market conditions and ICP's price movements undoubtedly play a role, but analysts often see long term supply as a reflection of confidence. For some, this is just normal rotation. For others, it raises questions about conviction among early adopters. Either way, it's a reminder that ecosystems like ICP aren't just about tech, they are shaped by market psychology too. Moving on, Kinic AI has been looking at how ICP's features could enhance development around ERC 8004, a new Ethereum standard for trustless agents. It highlights three ICP primitives. First, threshold ECDSA, which allows private keys to exist only as distributed shares. This means agents can sign transactions across Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other ECDSA chains without compromising their identity. Second, native HTTPS outcalls. ICP smart contracts can call external APIs directly without needing intermediaries like oracles. For ERC 8004, that means agents can fetch real world data in a trustless way. Third, direct zero knowledge proof verification. ICP can verify Jolt Atlas proofs natively, avoiding the extra steps of wrapping them. That makes validation more practical and efficient. Taken together, these features show how ICP could act as a complementary layer for developers building cross chain, data driven applications. Kinic AI's message is clear: this is a collaborative effort, and ICP has tools that could make life easier for Ethereum developers experimenting with agent based systems. Finally, let's talk about Oisy, which has rolled out episode 5 of its Sprinkles program. This update puts greater emphasis on rewarding consistent participation, cross chain activity, and referrals. Daily rewards are still central. To qualify, wallets need to be active at least 4 days in any 10-day period, complete 2 or more actions like swaps or DApp usage, and hold at least $20 in assets. 13 wallets are selected each day with prices between $1 and $5. A new multi chain multiplier system adds another layer. Hold assets and complete actions on Ethereum, and you get one entry. Add another chain, and you get a multiplier. This encourages wider cross chain use. Referrals have been boosted too. If someone you invite earns sprinkles, you automatically get 10% of their rewards. Plus, each week, 10 referral pairs are randomly chosen for a bonus, and both members benefit. To top it off, Oisy now recognizes the top 3 referrers with a $200 super sprinkle. It's a simple but effective formula. Keep people engaged daily, reward them for exploring multiple chains, and strengthen the referral network. Episode 5 shows Oisy's commitment to keeping incentives transparent and accessible. So that's a snapshot of what's happening across the internet computer ecosystem right now. From search upgrades and time locked NFTs to cross chain payments, long term holder movements, Ethereum integrations, and community rewards, there's a lot of experimentation and progress unfolding. If you would like to learn more, you will find all the project links in the description below. And remember, LedgerLife is independent. We don't take sponsor money. If you find value in our work and want to help us keep bringing you these updates, please consider making a donation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.